You ain't gotta question these. Shawty, I'ma always ride out, even when we passing need. Shawty, I'm yours, you're mine now. This is got me, got you.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back with a new video. In today's video is gonna be a story time on 2 recommended stories that I asked my Finsta for. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the 2 stories that won on my Finsta, if you don't know what a Finsta is basically like an Instagram, but it's an Instagram you don't want everybody to see stuff on. So you accept certain people and you post what you want. So I did 2 polls, 2 different stories won. One story that won is how me and one of my closest friends became uncool. And the other story was my first fight. So we're gonna start off with how me and my friend, well, past friend, became uncool. So to start off, most of you already like know this, like not the story, but like know who like the friend group was. But it was me and 2 other girls. Me and one of them are like still close to this day. And I'm gonna start off by saying, me and the other girl, like if she ever called me, if she ever needed anything, I would always be there for her. Like that's just how our relationship was. That's just how our bond was. But I guess we're just not friends anymore. But basically, this is how it all started. So we were both dating these 2 boys. Let's call one boy Apple. Let's call one boy Orange. We both don't go with Apple and Orange no more. Let's make that known. So hers is Apple, mine is Orange. So basically, her and Apple broke up. So Apple went on Twitter tweeting like a female, like saying just stuff that shouldn't be on social media. So basically, that being my friend, I confronted him about it. And I'm just like, why are you tweeting on Twitter like a female? Like, you're being childish, basically. And he goes to say, I don't know what he exactly said. I don't have the DMs no more. But he goes to say, don't come for me, or like, don't come to me when I know stuff about you. So I'm like, what do you know about me? And he just basically like, don't trust your friends. Like, your friends aren't really your friends. So at this point, I'm confused. And so I take it to my friend group chat, and I'm just like, so like, what's going on? Like, what is he talking about, basically? And she was like, I don't know. I don't tell him anything. So I go back to him, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? So he goes on to tell me stuff that only me and my 2 friends would know about. So I'm just like, what's going on here? So I screenshot that, and I send it back to the friend group chat. So basically, she's denying it, and I really didn't want to believe it. Like, that was really like one of my closest friends ever. I really didn't want to believe it. But yeah. So I go back to him, and I'm just like, how do you know all this? And he basically like tells me. And then, oh, he's Apple. So Orange, which is my ex, goes to DM him like, what are you talking about? So basically, Orange gets more of the scoop than I do, because Orange and Apple were kind of friends. So Orange is kind of like, so what you talking about? Like, what you know? So they get on FaceTime, and I'm on FaceTime, but I'm on mute. So he doesn't know I'm on FaceTime. But like, basically, he's just spilling all the tea. When I say all the tea, all the tea. So I'm finding out stuff I didn't even know about myself at this point. So I'm getting all the tea, and I was just amazed. Like, I really thought that would never happen to me, but it did. So then me and her like proceeded to like get into kind of like a little argument, and then it just ended with like her saying I was never down for her, basically, which kind of, I took that to heart, because I really thought I was. But if that's how she took the situation, as I was never down for her. So like I said, I took offense to that, and basically we like stopped being friends. And I haven't talked to her in like 2 months. And like, it's times where like I just like want to put my pride aside and text her or call her, like check up on her, see if she's okay, like what she's doing. But the type of friend she is, I just feel like she's not even going to acknowledge me or give me the time of day. So like, I just don't even do it. I don't bother. I know one day I will, and I don't want to say our friendship is completely over, because I feel like one day we will like get back friends again, because of the simple fact that like it was a 3 group, and we're both still friends with one of the girls, and like we're both super close with her. So that's that story. Like I said, I don't think our friendship is over, but right now it's over. Story number 2. As you guys can tell by my vlogs, I'm not in the 7th grade no more. This fight was 7th grade, my first fight ever. I was going to this school in PG County, and it was called Thurgood Marshall. So honestly, I can't even tell y'all like for real why we fought, but this is all I remember. So I used to live in this apartment complex, and next to the apartment complex was like this shopping center, and in the shopping center it had a carryout. So me and my friends at the time, I don't even know their names anymore. That's how stupid it was. Me and my friends at the time walked to the carryout, and as we were walking, we saw some Twitter beef, like beef on Twitter, you know, stirring the pot. So we started to stir the pot a little bit, and it backfired on me. Like, it backed on me, out of all people, it backfired on me. So the girl, like, me and the girl arguing on Twitter. She goes to my school. So mind you, this when Kik was popping. So I texted her on Kik, and I remember this vividly. So I'm like, what's up? Like, what you trying to do? Basically, I was trying to act all big and bad around my friends. But when I got home, it was a different story. Like, I don't know. It was just a different story. So, like I said, we came back from the carryout. I got in the house. So basically, she's just like, if you want to fight, we can fight tomorrow. No, she said Wednesday. It was Monday. She was like, we can fight Wednesday. So Tuesday went by. Saw her in school. Nothing happened. So then Wednesday, oh my God. So I'm walking home from school, and I'm like, oh, today's the day. Yes, we're doing this today. 4 o'clock. It's going down. It is about to go down. So I get in the house. I remember vividly, I put on these gray sweatpants, this cheer shirt, these orange KDs, and this red hair wrap. And I had braids at the time, so I put on this red hair wrap. So I'm walking outside, and there's nobody out there. So I went back in the house. I was hungry, so I ate. I remember eating. So after I ate, I get a text message, and I'm like, where you at? You ducking it? Question mark. So I'm just like, nah, I'm about to come outside right now. Mind you, she had the whole fam, the whole get up, the whole friends. You know who I had? Me, myself, and I, which was stupid of me. My first fight, I went out there by myself. I could have got jumped, but luckily I didn't. So we went out there, and we fought, and I didn't know I had it in me. I didn't know I had it in me. Like, I actually won. And like, she was like, her brother, I guess, was like, fuck that, no, do round 2, do round 2. So I have like sprained this finger. When I say it was fat, it was so fat. It was no coming back from that. So I'm just like, no, like, I'm going in the house. No, like, I'm going in the house. So she runs up on me. Like, she ran up on me. She ran. She full force ran up on me. So I'm like, I'm not. So I see her come out. I'm like, oh my God, what do? I can't turn back now. So I square up, and we start wrecking again. This sounds really ghetto, but like, this really happened. So we start wrecking again. And this time, oh, she wasn't playing. Her whole family was out there. She was not losing. So the second time I lost, and I went in the house. I went back in the house, and I told my mom about it. There was a video on all that. I'm gonna attach the video. Maybe. It depends. I might attach the video. I don't know. Don't count on it. So basically, I went back in the house, and my mom got off work like 2 hours later, and I didn't have like no swelling. I didn't have no scratching, no nothing on my face, but my finger was swollen. So I go to my mom, and I'm like, I need to go to the doctors. And she like, what did you do? What did you do? You need to tell me what you did. So I'm like, I got into a fight. And she was like, well, did you win? And I was like, yeah. But she was like, you don't need to be fighting. So my finger was swollen, but I never went to the doctors for it because the swelling just went down. But that day, I almost got jumped because her sisters almost jumped in. Almost got jumped. But I didn't. Luckily, I didn't. But yeah, that was my first fight. If I could go back, I would totally not fight her again because it was so pointless. But yeah, we went back to school, and I don't think I ever said a word to her ever again. But those are my 2 stories. If you like them, like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Shawty, I'ma always ride out, even when we passing need. Shawty, I'm yours, you're mine now. This is got me, got you.